DivineRogueDnD, the Abyssal arc, where a couple of us, nerds, sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons and Dragons. Last time we were here, you guys exited the cave and began your journey down the wintry wasteland in search of some sort of society. You fought various things, almost died to various things, and Tord saved you. But you guys are now on the very outskirts, probably a good 300 feet away from this large iron gate that looks to be a gate to some sort of society. You see in front of the gate 4 large figures and a various number of smaller figures underneath them. What would you like to do?
Do I recognize what these figures look like?
You would assume. What's your passive perception?
It's 10 plus your perception, right?
No.
14. I can't.
What does your passive perception say it is there?
I can't put elf traits on there.
Oh.
So it has to. So I have to just add my proficiency bonus because I have a +0 wisdom.
Okay.
So it's 14.
So you said 14?
I just put my tiefling thing in there so I can get the actual stuff that it gives you on there.
Yeah. So with the 14, you notice and assume that these are giants, presumably either frost or stone giants by their size. And the smaller figures appear to be Goliath, because they are still large, but they're smaller figures.
I think your buddies are out there. They look like giants.
Well, we should proceed with caution, but I'm definitely down to interact.
Alright. We're just gonna cautiously walk up to them. Don't look threateningly. Just kind of
Alrighty.
walk with no malicious intent.
You walk up to this gate, and I'm not going to draw the gate, but actually I will draw the gate. 1, 2 here. 2 here.
Friends of yours?
I wouldn't say friends, but hopefully friendly.
Hopefully. It's not where it's gonna look like it's gonna be a little rough battle.
I agree with that.
These are just representing various Goliaths.
They're pretty self-killable.
Alright, there's that. My expo marker is here.
What's a narrow little crack? No, no more crack.
No more.
You can't slide in the crack.
Got it.
A good 50, 60 feet up in the air. Like, it would be very hard to scale this wall. It's a very sheen wall. And with these 4 frost giants and battalion of Goliaths guarding it, you don't really feel like you would want to try your luck. But the Goliaths start talking in giant, which you understand, correct?
I understand it as well.
Both of you understand? What are you doing here?
We are but distant travelers. I am not mainly from here. I'm from the material plane. I kind of got sent down here from a book. Just trying to make my way out.
Same. Same.
Sit.
We have a demon that I'm sure you guys might be aware of. Demogorgon. He is making his way into my world, and and I am going there to try to push him back down here.
Well, as this one starts walking up to you,
I do.
are you willing to pass a test?
What kind of test?
We have some sort of a champion here. And if you go up against our champion, just you two alone, we will let you into our city and do maybe even through the gate, if you wish.
What's the city's name?
Don't have the city's name. Should have fucking looked at it. Yeah, I don't know the fucking city. It's on the map in my phone, but yeah, I don't know the name of it. Sorry.
You can tell me later on.
Later.
Yep.
But you know that
He
this
states the city.
This gate, yeah, he states the city's name, and he states that this is where the gate to Eastgard is.
Who is this champion? Is he a giant?
He is. They are the best giant of us.
You guys work now.
Hmm?
We got more than one genitalia. Is that how they say it around here? Or more than one
Yeah,
head?
is it-
Which one is it?
Like,
I
is
guess.
it-
Something like that.
I mean, if he's a male, he already has more than one head.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it is a valid question. Do they have like 2 like actual heads on their shoulders?
They have many heads.
They have many heads.
Many.
How many is
Many heads, many arms. Many of everything. For they have lived a long time and successfully battled.
How long have they been alive?
Oh, better part of a century.
Century. What race is he, or what kind of species is he? Is he is it humanoid, or is it?
Are you in or are you out? We've given you enough information.
Does our frog? Our frog's a part of our party too. He's in this with us.
Nope. Just you two. We know the Slod's capabilities. We don't care about the Slod's capabilities.
Okay, that's what you want to know. Our capability. That makes no sense. What do you
Yeah,
say,
the
DivineRogue?
Hmm?
You have any interaction with the slots?
There is an entire layer of this abyss that is dedicated to Slods and their Slod queen.
Are they, who's the slot queen?
I think I wrote it down. I believe. No, I don't think that's it. I'll get back to you on that too. But they say the name of this Queen of Slots. Because I thought I wrote it on one of these layers that I would have you go into, but I don't think I did.
Slot queen.
So yeah, you know it's a Slot Queen, and you now know that there's a whole layer of this abyss dedicated to slots.
So, what you're telling me is I'm not allowed to see my opponent face to face before I fight.
We've given you plenty of information on what your opponent is. You know that they are a giant, that they are a very capable warrior and have been for over a century, and that they have multiple heads and multiple body parts. I believe that's all you should need to know to face your champion, correct?
Do you think we can have some time to talk about this for a second?
I'll give you 5 minutes
An
to
hour?
discuss. Go ahead and make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I was gonna say, it would be very helpful if you did give us an hour, just so we can fully come through with these, because we aren't. Our frog's more of our tank of our group, so we're just trying to make sure that benefit. Would we die through this encounter, or would you call the match off beforehand?
It will definitely be a fight to the death.
Then can you give us an hour to do it?
Go ahead
It
and
would
roll
be-
it. It's a straight roll.
As
Because
I say
he's
this,
helping you.
hold on. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? If I still have it, I'm gonna fucking laugh. We do. I'll
Just
use
add my
a.
charisma.
I'm gonna use subtle spell. And while I do it, I'm going to cast friends on him, which would give him advantage.
Okay, so then go ahead and roll at advantage, and it's a persuasion check. So you just go switch over your skills. And whatever your plus to persuasion is, you add that.
Hold on, let me see. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
Who? The person being casted friends on?
Yep.
I thought you were casting it on Durock.
No, I'm casting it on him because then
Okay.
he becomes more friendly.
Okay.
So it.
That is cocked. It was in between a 3 and a 19, so. And that's a natural 2, so.
He fails. So
Yep.
now we have advantage on him.
Now you have advantage. That's an 18
Ooh,
plus.
plus 5. 23.
As he stares you up and down, eyeing you. Fine. You have an hour. In an hour, come back here and be ready.
You have a deal.
And you guys.
We'll just make our way a little bit away.
Go ahead and heal for 15 points real quick.
You need a heal?
Well, we waited an hour, or once this hour's over, so.
Yeah. While this
Okay,
hour
so
is
you
going
guys-
on,
Go over here basically and set up a little camp. Stay. Go here.
we're gonna deattune from the wings of protection.
No correction.
Or not wings. Sorry, I was reading two things. Wings of flying.
Okay.
We're gonna slip on the ring of protection. I think we should do this.
Okay. So you have the ring of protection. That was your attunement for your short rest. Are you doing anything for the short rest?
don't think so.
I'm gonna do
No.
Sorcerer's Restoration. I'm just gonna regain that sorcery point I expended. So kind of a waste of that, but I'd rather go to this fight, full fight, ready to go.
Okay.
Then beat down the spell or something like that, because I have no fucking clue what we're getting into, and I'd much rather be full health and ready to start knocking heads. But do you think we should fight this thing? I'm down for it.
I think we should be alright. Your health looking good?
Yeah. I feel fully refreshed, so
I could go for 18 points of health. You don't have any healing spells. We just had a combat one, right?
you need 18 health.
I don't need it per se. But I got refill.
Let me
I don't know where we're going.
give me a second. Let me see this bag of tricks that I have here.
You got any potions that could give you gold?
In my hand,
Vanilla gold.
2 potions of healing. Don't worry about the gold because you protecting my life is probably more worth it than.
I'm gonna give you some gold. Let me see how much I have. What do you see your money?
Inventory.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 100. Or how much are they? Like they're
Healing
like
potions.
50 some a piece, right?
Healing potions should be cheaper than that.
I throw you 75 gold.
I would say 25 gold for those healing potions should be fine. Healing potions are like what, 5 maybe or 10. They're not very expensive. How much are healing potions worth generally?
A basic one's probably like 5, 15, 5, 10 gold.
I'll give you 25 then.
I say it's whatever. You know, I'll just put that in the party gold.
That's kind of
Alrighty. As you guys take down these healing potions and do everything you need to prepare for this hour, is there
I would
anything
say,
else?
you roll them. You would be pretty much rolling a greater healing potion, so 4d4 plus 4.
4d4
2.
plus 4 if you're drinking it right now.
You're drinking both of them, or it's 2d 4 plus 2.
Wait, what?
So
44?
one healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. Are you drinking both of them?
Yeah, we're gonna drink both. Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
so it'll be 4d4 plus 4 then.
Okay, we're gonna roll the first two first. And we got
The
a 1
4?
and a 4, so 5. And a 3 and hella cockedness. Just gonna grab that. 2. So 5, 8, 10. Plus 2, 12. Plus 4?
Yeah, it'd be plus 4.
So 14.
14, yeah.
Very nice.
So you got 14 health drinking these potions.
Shebang.
And also, I mean, it was also a short rest, so you could have expended some of your hit dice to heal up as well if you wanted to, but yeah, either way.
That's probably true. Yeah, I think that.
You guys finish your short rest. And make your way back to them.
Show us your champion.
We will take him on.
If you'll just come with us, we will get this show on the road
On your honor, that's what's gonna happen?
on our honor.
Okay.
They basically surround you. this whole platoon.
May our squad be in the stands or be watching. I prefer to have him just on my back as I walk. It's just a personal thing.
He'll be watching. As they basically surround you with him in the back like that. And you guys make your way through these giant iron gates.
Remember that little strategy that we had against the hag?
Life totem?
Not that one. I don't think it's gonna work if we're fighting a champion. It might be just be a one-on-one. In the festival room, when we're fighting the golems. Get blinded. Being able to see while blinded
Mm-hmm.
might come in handy again.
Yep.
And you guys are eventually led into this large pit, probably 60, 70 feet wide. And they let you go and exit with Tord in tow.
Be good, buddy.
Oh, I will.
We'll see you very soon.
I hope so. And you are all standing in this just wide open, flat, what looks to be an arena. Again, like 40, 50 foot tall walls surrounding you. A gate opens up across from you, revealing, I'm just going to use this purple worm for scale, a large, lumbering, giant beast. Again, 4, 5, 6 heads sprouting out of its body and armor, 3 arms on every single large appendage that it has on its torso. This is a frost giant everlasting one.
Everlasting one.
And you hear these horns bellow. And as they bellow, you feel yourself start to grow and morph. As you guys grow to about not quite as big as this beast, but damn near.
What the?
What? As now this arena looks like a close quarters combat arena. Probably about
How tall are we?
you guys are about 30, 35 feet tall, I'd say.
And the ceiling's how big?
There is no ceiling to this, but the
Okay.
walls surrounding you are about 50 feet tall. As there is no getting out of this.
Yeah. Yep.
See these time.
And you see there is just a little slit where there would be a gate here, and a little slit where there would be a gate here.
And
I would like you to roll initiative for me.
Are you ready for this?
No one
Sorry.
can count, Caleb.
Yes, it did.
This one counts. This one counts.
Okay. If that one counts, then I get to roll again.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
yes, it
No.
does. Yep. I'll let that one count.
It doesn't count.
I'll let that one count. You got an 18 plus your dex.
That's my first one.
That was your first one, 6?
Yeah. That was his first one.
You sure? You don't want to take that 18?
What was your first one?
I'm not going to tell you.
I told you mine.
Well, yeah, I get to know yours. I'm the DM.
Dang. What do you think, going? Yeah, we'll just run it.
I got a dirty 20 for my initiative.
Okay. So Zedek got a 20.
We gotta save on.
That is your answer.
Okay, so I'm not going to reroll mine.
It's only right.
Zebek, you will go first, as you are in this very, very close quarters area now, as you have grown into this large size.
I didn't know we were gonna be ground, so this is gonna be fun.
I'm part giant, bro.
You are full giant.
This feels interesting indeed.
Oh, that's not. We are going to use, as my bonus action, innate sorcery.
Okay.
And then we will cast Charm Monster.
Okay, what does that do?
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If we're fighting against it, he has advantage.
Okay. And you are definitely fighting against it, so we'll have advantage on this. That is going to be a 19.
That does save. That's all I can do.
As you try and shoot this pinkish fuchsia beam out of your hand and try and charm this monster, it is steel. He is pissed off and it wants to fuck you up.
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. It will be this frost giant's turn next, as he will first off reach into the ground and take this shard of ice and throw it at Durock's direction.
How big are these squares?
I'd say these squares are about 10 feet.
Okay.
10 feet blocks. If we're being like realistic, they're about 15-foot blocks. But yeah. I'd say you guys have about the same speed.
Okay.
If everything is
I'm just trying to picture it. Like
yeah,
I was
everything's just scaled up. I'd say it's the equivalent of a 5-foot stretch for you guys. But yeah, everything is just scaled up. So he is going to first off throw this ice chunk at Durock. That is a natural 1, as he'll throw it and it'll just go all the way directly into the cage behind you. Then he's going to just run up to Zebek here and try and make 2 Great Axe attacks. Another natural 1 on the first one is going to miss, and it is going to be a 26 to hit
26, that hits.
on the Great Axe. So that is going to be
Plus 26 plus 7 at least.
rolling really terrible on my dice today.
Good.
That's 17, 18 plus. That is 29 points of slashing damage on 1 strike to you, as
Halved.
it is pissed off. How is it halved?
Don't you remember?
No, it's to Zebek.
Yeah, don't you remember?
No.
Zebek's goaded.
That's why.
But yeah, you see it is absolutely enraged as it missed the fucking first rock attack, and he just comes up, misses the second one, gets even more pissed off, and then just uppercuts and slashes Zebek right up the middle for 29 points of damage. That'll be its turn.
All
Do
right.
rock. What's up?
No, I'm just saying. Alright, let's have some fun.
Okay, do rock. It is your turn.
Well. Is there space between Zebek and the giant?
I'd say they're like right up on each other.
Fucking shit, fuck.
Just take him down. That's all we need to do.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I'm not as well still. Wait, we short rested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you short rested, you can regain some spell slots.
I was gonna say you could technically move back 2 squares. Or move over 2 squares.
Do you regain all your spell slots whenever you
You're
short
supposed,
rest?
you're supposed
There's a way to do the short rest thing.
Yeah, you gotta do it right. So I can
Go all the way. Click on it. Short rest. Take short rest.
It just isn't resetting my spells for some reason.
No, it doesn't. What's their features? Or features and traits, just see what it says in there.
I know I'm getting back on short rest. Once per short rest now.
You get that back.
But did you already take a short rest?
You just did. Before you went into this fight.
Yeah.
So, you got that back.
Well, I'm saying, did you take a short rest before this, though? Like in the last session?
Before the session?
Yeah. Did you take a short rest
I
in the
don't
last
remember.
session?
I don't remember.
It might be what it is, I guess, between long rests.
That one resets after short rest. Which is how that one refreshes, so you have that back.
It should have done it on its own though.
It should have. You gonna put your mage on all?
Yeah. It depends on what kind of... Yeah, like, check it.
It worked now?
No, I don't know if it did actually, but it says recover 2 packed magic slots and Hexblade Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Like it says it right there. And, so it's both my
Yeah, I was
spell
gonna say,
slots.
just unmark them then, if it's just being weird.
But
But it is your turn.
yeah, alright, we're gonna need it on the spells now. We're gonna have to, as he said, use my bonus action, put on some mage armor.
Okay.
Should be better. Then, I think, what do I do? Do you think he's got a high wisdom on?
Do I think so?
You do?
In my opinion, I think wisdom, intelligence, or charisma, one of those stats are probably dropped low due to the fact that it's a fucking giant. It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
big and burly.
He has been. It has been around for a century, though. Keep in mind.
Yes. But at the same time, just because you've been around for a long time doesn't make you smart.
That's true.
Doesn't mean you're wise.
That is true. What would you like to do?
I would love
If I had to guess, Word Stacks might be crappy.
Banishing Smite this motherfucker,
Okay.
which is 5d10 force damage to the target the next time you use a weapon attack.
Alrighty.
So, crackling with force, I whip out my pack battle axe, and we're gonna swing for it.
Go ahead and swing.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
2? I just use my charisma modifier. So +5, so 7.
7 will miss.
And that will be all I can do.
Alright. Did your bonus action mage armor?
Yep.
Alright. Back to the top of the initiative as you just run up and try to banishing smite this thing with your battle axe, give it a swipe, and you just give it a whiff. As looking towards you now as you try to attack it. Zabek, what would you like to do? As it's directly in front of you, but looking toward
We're gonna do
Duroc.
a quicken spell. I'm gonna cast Command
Okay.
to see if it works.
What save is that?
That will be a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Alrighty. Okay. That is going to be a 10.
That fails. He is going to halt there.
Alrighty, so as he looks at Duroc, you just look straight at him and say halt, and he just sits there.
Which means on its turn, it does not move, it doesn't take an action or a bonus action, it just sits there.
Okay, and what would you like to do?
And then we are going to use to Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Does that interrupt the thing?
Nope.
How long does it last?
1 minute. Or not 1 minute, but till his next, end of his next turn.
You just have to try to roll for it again?
It just
Until it
says,
starts its next turn, or
I just, oh, on its turn, the target doesn't move or take any action or bonus action.
Okay, so yeah.
So it pretty much, I dictate what his
Yeah,
next move
it's just
is.
just one turn, basically.
Yes.
But yeah, you're
Right.
using the
Right.
Shocking Grasp.
Yep. $24.
24 will hit.
There's 1d8. Next. Be 16 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then we're saying these are 15 feet squares.
I'd say they're equivalent to 5 feet for you.
For us.
Yeah, because you guys are giants at the moment. But there's not really much space for you to move, so.
Yeah. Actually, let's do
Instead of a
right
16 damage, correct?
there. 16 lightning damage.
Okay. Just want to make sure I got that. And that's your turn. On its turn, it's going to do nothing because it can't. So, do rock. It's just going to sit there, trying to move, still yelling, still rage, crackling with a little bit of electricity. And now it's your move.
Give you a little chance.
I'm thinking. Should we try Sickening Radiance, but then and then we'll have to move through it potentially?
Wait,
Multiply?
I've not used it yet. Not yet.
I could drop Sickening Radiance on like this whole region.
But we can't have command active when that happens.
So I'll wait till it's flying at least a bit.
I need to see if I can get this spell off. If I can get this spell off, I'll use fly after it. But I need to get this spell off, and I just need to create distance. And then we can just start hammering out because fly will last for an hour. Of us just giants flying in there.
So you just need to get one more spell off?
Yeah, I just need to get this good spell off.
His strength is probably through the roof.
For what? Yeah, strength's probably really strong.
Okay. Yeah, what would you like to do?
This con might be strong too.
I know!
What would you like to do?
That's the bad thing, non-necromancy spells, almost all of them deal with constitution. They're good, but they target really strong.
You can roll shitty.
You can't, yeah.
I would like to flood him with negative energy.
Okay.
Try.
What is it? A save or an attack roll?
Con save.
Con save. What are you?
Can try.
What spell are you using?
Negative energy attack.
Okay. Con. That is going to be a 13.
It does not save.
I rolled a 2.
Plus 11 to con, so yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Almost rolled a 20, but I rolled a 2.
Okay, so it must make a con saving throw, taking 5d12 necrotic damage on a failed
Okay.
save.
5d12. Roll it.
Get it.
I need
4.
one more d12.
You don't have 5 sets of dice.
I do, bro. They're in that bag over there. They're with the 9 greens.
Worth the 9 green.
Let's get it, chat. 2, it's a 2.
You got 2 2s and a 1 and a
And a
1
one.
and a 1. Oh my
My
God!
God!
I think that's a 7, actually.
Oh.
That would have been the worst roll I've ever seen.
I think that one's a 7. But yeah,
Do we
that one's
think
a
so?
1, that one's a 1.
It
for
is
sure.
7, yeah.
So yeah, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Jesus Christ.
5th level.
Lord Almighty, you.
13 damage plus your
I did not mean.
charisma, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
18.
18.
18 total damage. Cool.
Anything else happen with it?
And no, I just said this is kind of weird. I'm not really sure why you would do. Maybe you can heal up your own.
Say what is
Zombie.
what does it say?
But it says if you target an undead with this spell, the target doesn't make a saving throw. Instead, you just roll the 5d12, and then the target gains half the total as temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, if you're using it against undead, it's not.
Yeah, you don't want to do
You
it.
don't want to do it.
You're just gonna flood them with their own energy type.
Yes.
Well, luckily they're not undead, so.
That's good.
I did forget to do this, however, on its turn. Cool. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You got
That was
chill
your
touch
action. You have your bonus action and
I was
some
gonna say,
movement.
you got the spell. You got the cantrip chill touch.
I can't. You said as a bonus action, can I?
No. Do you have that cantrip?
I do, yeah, I think so. She'll touch your shirt. No, I don't think I do anything else.
Alrighty.
This
Go
should be
around to Zebek. As this frost giant starts to shake off this command that you put on it, what would you like
We'll
to do?
spend 2 sorcery points and we're going to cast Mind Slipper.
And what is that?
An intelligence saving throw.
Hit save. Hit save.
That's it, save.
Cool. That is a 13.
Fails. So you'll take 2d6 damage,
Okay.
which is what I want to hear. So he takes 12 psychic damage. He has a minus 1d4 penalty. That's my bonus action with Quicken Spell. And as my main
1d4
action,
penalty to his next attack, correct? Or
to
saving
his
throw.
next saving throw.
Okay.
Which sets it up perfectly. At 5th level, I am going to cast. Oh, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Roluthim Psychic Lance.
Oh.
Okay. So just
He does make
psychic
another intelligence saving throw.
All right, with a D4 penalty.
Subtract 3.
Okay. So that will be a 14.
That fails, so he will take 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is considered incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Jesus Christ.
Critical classic crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what that's so that will be 10, 20, 5, 8, 32 psychic damage. And he is considered incapacitated now.
Alrighty. As you hit him with both of these psychic spells, you see his mind just starts to shake in all of his brains. Actually, I'm going to give him advantage on the saving throw because he has multiple heads on the second
That's
one.
just more things to attack.
And that would be with the -3 at 15, so yeah, never mind. It still fails. So yeah, he is considered incapacitated as his mind just gets flooded with all these visions and everything. KK. Which just means he can't take actions or reactions. And anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I'd say he's still standing, but yeah, at this point he's basically just slumped like this.
That would be it.
Okay. And will he get woken if any damage is done to him? That's what I want to know.
It just says he's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
What
Alright,
did I
so
do?
do rock. It is your turn then, because the frost giant is just slumped and can't do anything.
What I want to do is go ahead and use, I believe. Well, somebody read the. Actually, no. Let me think. Give me 60 seconds. Not even.
I'll say you can just tap on the spell and it'll give you a description of it.
No. Yeah, we're good. That's gonna. We'll get this gonna move through regular. We're gonna go ahead and whip out my good old staff of frost. Wait,
Okay.
no.
Are you attuned to it at the moment?
I'm definitely attuned to it.
I'm gonna say you could back up really quickly. We need to create time for me to be able, so we can both benefit from the spell before I cast it.
You want me to back up? You said.
I'm gonna say if we back up and create space, it'll give us at least some time if we can stop him from getting to us for any round.
All right.
That's what we really need. We need to be able to. I need to be able to cast it as well as you be able to move without us getting fucked over. And then we can sail a little smoother.
Indeed attuned. However, we're gonna use wall of frost and put up a wall, which means.
You moving back a little bit while he can't attack you.
Huh?
I said, are you moving back?
Yeah. That's what I was like, yeah. I mean, I just figured once I said the wall was out, I can be kind of freer to move. But
Okay.
How far back?
So yeah, I'll say how far back are you moving?
as far as I can, as long as he can.
You're just gonna put up a wall of frost,
Yep.
basically a wall of ice.
Like right in front of him. I'm trying to find.
How long is this wall?
Trying to see. You said I could just click on the spell, and I'm like, I don't.
You should be able to just click on the spell and it should just give you a description of it.
Well, I got
But it is in a magic item. Sometimes they don't do it. So click on Staff of Frost. No. Yeah. So just.
You should just be able to go to your spells.
It's on this. It's on the thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but since he's attuned to it, he should just be able to cast it through his
Yeah.
spell list.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It's right here. Okay.
There you go.
Wall of ice is Create a wall of ice on a solid surface within range. You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere.
Just
Okay.
trap encase it into it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to just make it a dome, basically? How big is the dome?
A dome or like a cylinder, like something that Squidward made in SpongeBob.
Yeah. Because you
it
guys
can
are
be
technically like 15 feet. You're taking up a 15-foot sphere.
It says,
area.
or a sphere with a radius of up
to 10 feet. You guys are taking up like 15 feet.
Oh.
So I'd say you wouldn't be able to necessarily encase him
Yeah.
in this ice.
But I do want to like basically make it like a wall, except it's like coming out of the ground right where he is, except that it's a little spherical in the sense that it's kind of like curving like a spiked wall inwards towards him, just in the sense that when it comes up and hits
So
him,
like
it's naturally going to slide him
in
that
like
way.
this?
No, just
Kind of like
Draw it for me.
kind of
just
like
draw-
something
draw-
that's
draw
like,
for
like
me.
this.
it's not about the shape of the wall itself. The wall can be straight.
Okay.
The thing like as it comes up out of the ground is just going to be angled in a way that it like slides him that way. You know what I mean? I want it to hit him though. That's the important thing I'm saying.
Oh, you want it to be able to hit him and kind of move him out back a little bit.
And he'll have to make another dex save.
Okay. Well, how long can you make this wall? That
It
is.
says you get 4. Let me see here.
You could say if you can't like encase him like a 10-foot sphere, how long can you make it?
Up to 10 foot. Made up of 10-foot square panels, so technically 100 feet.
Okay.
across
So yeah,
if it's-
essentially you can.
A shape of flat surface made up of
Yeah,
10,
you can
10
just
foot
make it like this,
They must
all
be
the way across. I'm assuming.
contiguous with each other. Yeah, they have to be.
So yeah, and then it'll be slanted in an upward position. But it doesn't do any like damage or anything if he's.
Does indeed, as
Okay.
long as it hits him.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say you do it in a way that it does indeed hit him as it sprouts up. Is it at the start of its turn, or is it immediately?
Oh. Creatures within the area get pushed to one side of the wall and must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they automatically fail a dex save because they're incapacitated.
Yes!
That would be 10d6 damage.
Need some d6s?
Just one, and I'll roll them twice. Alright, chat, let's get it.
Hey!
Yeah,
Get through!
We got 12, 16, 21, 22.
Okay.
22.
We got 11, 15, 18, 22.
44.
44 damage. Let's fucking go, chat.
Straw has worked. And you did more damage on that spell than you did.
All my other attempts.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I will go ahead and reside.
As you hear now, there are a bunch of fans around watching this event go by, and these fans are booing. They do not like the way that you are fighting.
Oh, we're spellcasters.
Boo! Get a fucking life! Fucking get in there! Fight them!
I'm gonna drop Ice Storm on the crowd.
You could on your next turn.
Good.
Keep in mind, this is a like 60-foot, 80-foot area.
The warlocks can get a swarm of flies or whatever it is. That would be a really good one.
But yeah, you see all these people around that are
I want some
that are booing you for the way that you're fighting, the way that the giant is fighting. They are just not having a good time at this event. But that is your turn.
So what's
Zubek.
Rudik doing here?
Rudik? I thought you were dead!
Zubek, it is your turn.
Well. Now that we got some wiggle room here, I am going to. Let's see here. say that with the I put level 2? Sorry, I'm just trying to semantics. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do a 4th level. I'm casting Fly on myself as well as do rock.
Okay.
And with that, I have a fly speed of
60 feet.
yeah. Just did not want to. Well.
Like hit the actual. I was gonna say hit the word itself.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay, so both of you guys have a fly speed of 60 feet.
I'm about to fly up in the air. We're gonna go 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
And we are going to cast a sorceress burst at him.
Alright.
Since we're rerolling that one, we don't like it. We don't like that one either. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 will hit.
That's what I like to hear. Come on. Let's hope for some 8s. This is going to be, we'll keep going with some psychic damage. 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Alrighty. And now it is not incapacitated, correct?
Correct.
As it springs back to life, sees you floating up in the air, sees this giant ice wall in front of it.
It just came back like, what the fuck?
He is going to first off do that.
Probably
Then
heal
he's
up.
going to use. He's making a strength check to leap over this wall. Sorry. Right against Duroc here. And he is just going to now throw a rock up at Zebek.
Do a bit.
That is going to be a 27.
That hits.
Alrighty. So you are going to take 17, 18, 26 plus 11, 37 points of damage. Go ahead and make a concentration check for me, because you're concentrating on fly, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty.
That is
DC would have been like 15, I believe, or 17.
You said 37 points?
Yeah, it was like 37 points of damage.
Or,
So it'll be a 14.
yep, I could roll natural 18
Or
plus
no.
8. That'll be
Because
26.
15 would be 30. So 37 would be.
19.
Huh? Oh, you got a 19 anyway?
No, I rolled a 18 plus 8.
Oh, so
Yeah, I rolled
you,
a 26.
Yeah, you save. You save, that's fine. But that was its first attack, and it's now going to take 2 Great Axe attacks on Duroc right in front of him. And the first one is going to be a 28 to hit. Second one is going to be a 22 to hit.
I casted God Mode.
You cast God Mode. So you're going to be taking 8. So that's 12, 19, 29, 30, 37, plus 22 would be 59 points of damage. Because it's plus 11 on each hit. Plus 4 because he is raged as well.
He's raged?
He is raged
When did he rage?
on his bonus action as he was jumping.
I say, did he recklessly throw that at me?
Yeah, yes he did.
Okay.
But yeah, that's 59 points of slashing damage to you as he sticks you in the chest twice with his great axe.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Stone's Endurance, 1d12
Is that a reaction?
when you take, yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay.
When you take damage, you can use your reaction to reduce it by 1d12 plus
Could I
1.
use my reaction to use Health Rebuke on him? 9.
So what was it?
It was 59, so it's 50 points of damage. And I'd say as you get thwacked by this, what's the range of Hellish Rebuke?
That's what I'm looking up right now. 60 feet.
60 feet. So yeah, I'd say as you get thwacked by this ice rock, yeah, you can go ahead and use Hellish Rebuke on him. It's an attack roll.
Yep.
Alrighty. Is it an attack roll or a saving throw?
Dex save.
Dex save? Okay.
We're gonna... It's allowing me to upcast it, so we're gonna do it at 3rd level.
Okay. Dexterity save. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That's 6.
So is it half damage?
Yep.
Okay. As the fans start to cheer again, as their champion has leaped over this wall
20.
and started to
Fire
fuck you guys up. 20 fire damage. That was halved?
No, 10.
10? Okay. Okay. Cool. And that is going to be the giant's turn. It is now Duroc. What would you like to do?
I'd like to take a bonus action. Wait, what do you?
You do have a fly speed, by the way.
Which, okay, well, yeah, before I leave the ground, we're going to use my bonus action to inflict Hexblade Curse upon this motherfucker.
Okay.
I want to disengage as well before you fly up.
Well, his bonus action, well, yeah, his action will be disengage.
You want to be able to attack on this turn. But it will be a way you can get away safely.
Yeah, you said I got 60 feet though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and disengage.
As your action.
Yep.
Okay.
And,
Disengage.
And the disengage movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I would have him attack at disadvantage or not at all, but yeah.
No, he
Not,
can't
not at all,
anymore.
he can't, since he disengaged.
let's fly right up there, 60 feet.
All the way 60 feet?
60 feet.
Zebek is only 40 feet in the air at the moment.
I'm going 60.
You're going all the way.
Fuck up there.
So yeah, you crest over
Actually, 55.
55. You still barely crest over this gate as you fly 55 feet up in the air. Well, I'd say at 55 feet, you're well over it.
Over what gate?
This giant iron gate that
You're above
surrounds
the
you.
stadium. Oh, you're
Yeah,
like...
you're basically above the whole entire stadium at the moment.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But yeah, that's your turn. Zebek, what would you like to do as you're 40 feet up in the air?
We're going to fly 60 feet up in the air.
Okay, so now you're 100 feet up in the air.
Good.
What are you trying to do at 100 feet in the air?
Get this
Take
as
a
a
TP
spellcaster. I'm going to drink a potion of superior healing.
That's
our
your
bonus
action? Oh yeah, bonus action for yourself, yeah.
Yep.
Erroneous action.
Because I need health badly. 8d4. Because I am very lucky on that last attack. I had 3.
Yeah? You had 3 health left?
Yes. I was like, heal.
How long have we been since we took that short rest?
It's been maybe like 20 minutes at the most since you've taken the short rest.
Okay.
5, 6, 7. I need another d4.
Smack that buddy.
2, 4, 6, 10,
And what was this again?
14. That's horrible.
Oh, you're
Superior.
healing.
Yeah, 14, 22. That's horrible.
22.
From 8d4s. Bad. That's alright. We are going to use Psychic Lance again.
Alright, that's an int save.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna fail.
Ooh, good.
And so what does that do again?
He is incapacitated until start of my next turn again.
What a bitch. As the fans are booing you, starting to throw stuff at you,
6,
they're not liking the way that you're fighting them
8,
at all.
2, 4, 6, 7. I need one more.
What is it?
D6. So that's 6, 12, 18, 25, 6, 31.
31 points of damage.
Psychic damage.
Okay. 31 psychic damage.
Does he look beat up?
He's definitely looking beat up, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as people are starting to throw rocks at you from the stands.
100 feet in the air?
Yep. They're Goliaths, motherfucker.
Throne is 60 feet. They better all be thrown at disadvantage. Like, how far are they from me?
They're at the top of these stands, like 50. So they're about 50 feet away from you, apparently. Yeah, they're about 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
Yeah, you took 6 points as they start throwing rocks at you.
Go higher.
But the frost giant can't do anything. Duroc, what would you like to do? Is you are 55 feet in the air. You're like right at eye level of all these people who are pissed off at you guys for how you're fighting.
I look over at him and I say, "Hey, why didn't you fight this guy before, huh?" And I turn back around and I think we cursed him, so
He is Hexblade Curse. He is incapacitated as well.
he's incapacitated.
He's incapacitated because of the Psychic Lance.
So I have advantage.
The only reason I actually rolled damage is because 2 of them rolled natural 20s on the motherfucker. That's the only reason I rolled damage.
If I get hit, I'm dead.
Well, let's see here. Do I have?
Oh.
I pull out of my Hewer's handy haversack
Okay.
the potion of heroism.
Alrighty. What does that do?
And what this does is, well, I'm gonna pull it out, and how? Oh wait, hold on. How high up is Owen?
He is
I'm 100 feet.
taller than, he's higher than where you're
I'm
at.
100 feet in the air and these motherfuckers
I
are
got
still
60
hitting
more
me.
feet of movement. All right, well, I'm
Technically, you're only 50 feet away from them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I want to fly right up next to him.
I was gonna say, I have
So that's
19. If I drop, me and you both
55.
fall.
Or
So you're gonna move up to where he is, basically. You have enough movement to get up to where
yeah,
he is.
yeah, for sure. We're gonna fly right up to him. We're gonna hand him the potion of heroism,
Okay.
and I'm gonna force drink him. And
That's your action
and
to force drink it.
So he's gonna get 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
That lasts for an hour.
All right.
For the same duration, he is under the effect of the bless spell.
Cool, cool. So you get a +4 to your attack rolls and saving throws. And as you do that, as you fly up higher, stones are flying at you now too, and you take 4 points of damage. As
These fuckers are
as a
assholes.
couple of them make contact with you. throwing little ice shards at you.
Okay.
But yeah, do you have a bonus action? And you do. I'd say you used all of your movement to get up to him.
Yeah.
But you do still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with that.
If I have anything, it's in one spot, correct? Yeah, right here. Oh, gotta remember that for fuck's sake.
What?
Gotta stop using a regular action to try to banish somebody. I can banishing smite somebody as a bonus action, so really I can get like a spell in and then banishing smite somebody.
Yeah, you can get a cantrip, yep.
Yeah, but anyway,
If you wouldn't have used all your movement, I'd say you could try and do that. But yeah, you don't have the movement to get to him.
I'm just stone dragon, so no other shit I can even do. Yep, well that's it.
Alrighty, so Zebek, you're up now, top of initiative.
We are going to. We're gonna use this elemental gem that I got from the hags thing. This will come in handy. I'll throw it. I'll break the gem and it summons a fire elemental.
Okay. And what's the size of the fire elemental?
Large. It spawns just right next to him on the ground.
Okay. I'd say it will still be smaller than him because this is a huge being. So this fire elemental's like this here, compared to the
roll
giant.
Initiative for him?
I'd say it just goes after you.
Okay.
It'll just make it easier.
Okay.
It just makes the flow of combat easier if it goes after you.
Can a elemental drink a spell? Or a potion, I mean.
You could try to get it to.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to use that anyway. I take that back.
Okay, so you have now, that was your action to basically throw the fire elemental right next to the giant on the ground.
And then, as a quicken spell, that's not. As a quicken spell, we are going to cast darkness down there.
What's the range of darkness?
90 feet, so
So
pretty much I can get 10 feet off the ground from 100 feet in here.
okay.
And it
So you're basically just have a dark sphere.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind.
Okay.
Actually, we're not gonna do the elemental either. 'Cause I have to concentrate on it.
So we move back in time.
Yes.
The elemental is no longer there.
We're going to send. We'll still do a quicken spell because I already marked it off on a sorcerer's burst.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to attack.
$27.
27 will hit. The fact that you can roll 3d20s on an attack is bullshit. I might ban elven accuracy.
That is. This is going to be more psychic damage. That'll be 13 psychic damage. And then just have him make another intelligence save.
For one again?
Using the lance.
That one will be an 18.
That one just saves. So he'll take 76 damage.
You hear that? 76, buddy.
7d6.
That's what I
No, I
said.
said 76.
7 six-sided dice. Worth of damage.
That's 3, 5.
You're lucky that this potion of diminution doesn't do the enlargement.
That would be 29 damage
Okay.
on that one. And then because of these assholes flying 60 feet more in the air.
Alrighty. So you are now 160 feet in the air. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and roll attacks at disadvantage on you. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. And that one's gonna miss. Okay. For people still throwing rocks at you. That's going to be your turn. The giant, now coming to its wits, is going to look up at you guys and seeing that it can do nothing else, it's just going to start hucking rocks up at you. It is still enraged, so it is going to recklessly attack, giving it a straight roll on this, as it can throw a rock 240 feet at disadvantage. So yeah.
We're gonna need to get high up in the air.
So yeah, he's going to roll these at straight. There are going to be 3 rock throws. 2 of them going at Durock, 1 of them going at Zebek.
We're dead.
The first one's a natural 20 on Durock.
Yep, we're dead. It was nice knowing everybody.
The second one is going to be a 17. And the third one on Zebek is going to be a 14.
Miss.
I rolled a 3 on that. So the 2 on Durock, 1 is a natural 20, so I'm going to roll the natural 21 first.
If I die, don't let my bits fall.
That is going to be 12, 16, 22, 44 with the double on the dice, plus 7 is going to be 51 points of damage on the first attack. You're still up?
I mean,
After 51 points of damage, are you still alive?
I'm still breathing.
Okay, so there's 51 points.
Just kidding.
51 points of damage. That's 61.
I'm down, dude.
Okay. So as he throws these 3 rocks up, you, Zebek, are barely able to get away, but you see Durock take the brunt of 2 rocks as he
Flying, incapacitated.
goes unconscious and falls prone. How high are you in the air? 100 feet, you said?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you take 1 death save away as you fall 100 feet down to the floor.
Okay. My wings kind of, it was a smack, but the wings broke it just a teeny.
Yeah.
Kind of like falling with a parachute with holes in it.
Yeah, definitely. But that is going to be the giant's turn. If you would like to roll a death save for me now, on your turn. That is going to be a fail with a 9.
It's looking dicey, chat.
And Zebek, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
How far away am I from him?
You are now, I'd say, 100. You said you bolted 60 feet, so you're 160 feet in the air.
Okay. I have to drink another superior healing potion.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stay alive.
I had the same idea.
Oh my god, these are horrible rolls. It's 8,
I mean, that's a 4.
10,
2 4s.
14, 17, 19.
That's not bad.
That thing isn't bad, but could be better. Alright. So we're 160 feet in the air. We're gonna...
I'm sorry, you do see Tord in the stands as well, who's starting to nip at some Goliaths
Good.
that are next to him. And it kind of makes them stop as they see Durock go down. They start cheering and yelling.
Just a little scratch.
Yeah, he just starts nipping just and like the Goliath's like, oh,
Hey, motherfucker.
sorry.
We're gonna go down.
Opposing crowd is here too, bitch.
40 feet.
All one of them.
Okay, so you're now 120 feet in the air.
Or how far away am I from hitting him? I should say when I was 160 feet. He's how tall?
I mean, he is about 40-ish feet, 35-ish feet
Okay, so I didn't have to.
as a
go down.
frost giant. Yeah,
Okay,
he's like
so
30, 35-ish feet.
From if I'm 120 feet in the air, so he's 80 feet away from me.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, we'll go 30.
Keep in mind,
we'll go down
you are.
30 then.
Say, keep in mind, you are also about 35 feet tall yourself.
Okay.
So yeah, you go down to what, about 130 feet? You said.
I want to get within 90 feet of him.
Okay, so yeah, you can get
Like,
to 100 feet with your 60-foot fly speed at the moment.
okay. Oh. How high
Because
would
you
you
technically,
said he's about 35 feet in the air.
yeah, but
so I need to be about
technically
125.
you flew 100 feet away from him. You flew 160 feet away from the whole entire scene itself,
That's true.
and so you would only be you'd be 100 feet away from him at the moment.
Okay. At 120 feet.
At 100 feet in the air, or yeah, at 120 feet, yeah, roughly.
We will send a chaos bolt at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
I shall. Come on, natural 20. 16. Alright, 25.
25 will hit.
D8s. Oh, I just need something to be good. This will be force damage.
I also didn't do that. I didn't give him his health at the start of his turn. Now that I gave him his health at the start of his turn, yeah, how much damage are you doing?
That's good. 6, 18, 25 force damage.
25 force damage. As he is looking really, really rough. He is beaten, he is bruised. His mind, one of his main mind at least, is been shaken. And he doesn't look like he has much fight left in him, but he stomps on the ground, steals himself one more time for one final go. And yeah, is that your turn?
I moved 40 feet down. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll stay there.
Okay. So with that, he is going to look at you, yell, scream, mad that you are still that high up and that far away from him, and he's going to make all of his rock attacks at you. All three of them straight roll. That is going to be a 24 or 26. Sorry.
That hits.
Jeez.
That one's going to be a 16.
Miss.
And the third one is going to be a 24.
That hits.
It's been about an hour, right?
No, it's been about 23 minutes, technically, since you guys have walked through this town and into this basically gladiator's pit. But that is 11, 14, 21, 22, 30, 39, 45, plus 14 would be 59.
I'm down.
As you fall down to the ground, go ahead and take one death fail for me.
You said 59 points of damage.
Yep. And Duroc, go ahead and roll a death save for me at your turn. As this giant screams seeming victorious. That's a 12. That is one save. And top of the round, Zebek, go ahead and
15.
that's a save. This ice wall would have also disappeared, melting away. The frost giant is now up. He looks down at both of you, wielding his great axe, goes up to make the killing blow on each of you. And you see Tord jump in. Tord is going to make an attack on this guy. That is going to hit. That is going to miss.
Is he gonna
And that is
advantage
going
'cause
to
it's a
hit.
surprise attack? He is flanking him.
He doesn't need any advantage because 2 of those attacks hit, and he only needed 1 to hit because he only has 1 health left. As
you gotta be
Tord
kidding me.
jumps in and takes down this frost giant at the knees. Now
We're gonna reach in here.
everybody is booing, hissing, yelling, screaming, calling for you guys to be arrested, calling for somebody to stop this fight. And yeah, that is going to be the turn. Duroc, go ahead and make another death save. That is a fail with an 8. Duroc, what are your last thoughts?
I hate my life. And my patron sucks big balls. And she can suck it, I'll see her in hell.
As you fade away from this existence, you keep saying these things in your mind. And all of a sudden, you see a white porcelain mask, cracked and broken on the left side, but still there. You really think all these things about me, huh?
No, I just wanted your attention. You don't ever give me attention.
You don't give me attention.
If this is how you truly feel,
It's not. I'm about to die, and I wanted to see you before I died. So
you can only see me in death, as I am the matron of ravens.
Oh shit, I'm dead. You're
The
right.
guardian of fate, and the bringers of those to where they belong after death.
Hate, love, you call it what you want. I just wanted to see you, and this is how I got here, I guess. So
You are here now.
I guess, yeah, fate would have it. But are you sure you want me dead? Like that's kind of crazy.
I can't control when people die.
You didn't even help me.
I just merely guide them.
Didn't even like.
I gave you the axe. I gave you the very weapon.
But like, dude, it turned out that I was like not even strong enough to use it that well.
Do not blame your shortcomings on my will. And she casts you out into darkness. You are dead. You are gone.
So I'm gonna grab a healing potion.
With that, Tord, or Zebek, go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me.
Another save.
Okay. As Tord now is just going to lord over your body, protecting you, hissing and nipping at the crowd, trying to make sure you don't get hit by anything. And Duroc is officially gone. So top of initiative again, Zebek. What would you like to do? Go ahead and roll that fucking
A save!
save as you come back to consciousness. Just barely. You are stabilized. You have what, 1 hit point to your name with this with the third save? Is that what that means? Or is it just you're stabilized?
I'm stabilized.
You're stabilized. So
Ford
you
still would have to.
you barely
actually
come back to consciousness as you just take one shallow breath. You're just thankful to be alive at this point. Tor's going to make an investigation check.
He's seen me
What
pull him
I
out.
say? Well, what healing potions do you have on you at the moment?
Healing potions do I not have?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Do you have just a basic one?
I have 6 regular, 1 superior, 2 greater healing, and 1 supreme healing.
He's gonna go for that supreme one. And he's gonna give you the supreme healing. I don't exactly remember what that one does, but yeah,
I'll look at it.
he's gonna drop that one into your gullet.
Well, I will thank him for inventory. Supreme healing is 10d4 plus 20.
10d4 plus 20.
Straight up. That's disgusting.
4,
Blessed Jew.
Thank you. I am from the mother.
7. I need 3 more d4s.
Caleb, you got a D4
If
again?
anyone count those numbers.
Oh, I guess I can lend a couple d4s.
Just one.
Just one. Give you my heavy.
How many do I have right now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 1 too many. So. That is 3.
That's a 2 first off.
This one?
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
That one has 3 on it, but the other ones have 2 on them.
Okay, we'll re-roll that one. So yeah, I'll need that.
That's
one.
crazy. Let me see that thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was like, that's a 3. I might have been calling that one wrong then at times. I think it's just that one because it was handmade.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's awesome. 7.
32,
There's
And then
another
this
three
one
on the
has
bottom corner with the
2,
ones.
1, 1. Yeah, that one, they just fucked up on one of the faces.
7, 10, 20,
12.
So yeah, just don't roll that d4 anymore.
47 HP.
47 health. As you spring back to consciousness, back to life, and you see these toward initially over you, and you are hearing these boos and hisses coming from the crowd as they are pissed off that the fight went down in this way.
Get the fuck out of there.
You do, however, go back to your regular sizes as well. And you see 4 Goliaths open up the gate. And are you going to resist? Are you trying to resist? Is there
Are they looking like they're trying to? What are they?
They definitely
look like
look like
malicious
the-
intent.
they have monocles in their hand. They look like they're at least going to arrest you
The fuck are you arresting me for?
for your pet getting in the middle of the fight. It was not a fair fight like we agreed upon. Therefore, we must fucking...
I also got
We must
hit by
arrest
your
you.
fucking fans. And that's not a agreed fight that we agreed upon too. You
The
let this one. No,
fans.
you let this one slide. I let yours slide. You guys fucking hit me in the air.
The fans
I don't.
did not approve of the way you were fighting. That is
I don't
not
give a shit.
for
That's
me.
not part of the thing.
That
I'm
is
a
not
magic
for me to
caster. I
decide.
cast magic. You can't hate me on my fighting style. If they don't like it, it sucks, but you can't be throwing shit and doing damage. And that makes it an unfair fight as well.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking help me up here. I'm over here facing the fucking monstrous giant over here, and they're throwing shit at me. Fuck you.
You're also monstrous giants, though.
Yeah, that's a 14.
Let's roll. Let's roll here.
Can I use friends with this?
Sure, I'd allow you to use friends. They rolled a 15.
14 or okay, 14 it is.
I apologize for my friends unhospitality. But it is not up to me to decide how the fans enjoy or not enjoy the show. I have to imprison you for rigging the fight. And if you want to resist, you can.
I was gonna say, at least let me say goodbye to my friend here before you fucking arrest me.
I will allow that.
Thank you, just give me some time with him, jeez. I'm just gonna grab your shit.
I'm gonna grab all this shit.
Like
What do you
make it
have
look
on
like
you?
I'm grieving and just kind of grab his stuff.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Well, right off my stone should have been laying above my head.
Well, definitely, yeah. The stones are on the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah, and I'd say that depending on what his sleight of hand is, he can get a various amount of things. Let me see
13.
what's on your person here.
I was gonna say, he has like the staff equipped and the 3 stones.
Yeah, the staff's in my hand.
So, what was that?
13.
I'd say you could definitely get the Ioun Stone of Regeneration, and the Ioun Stone of Leadership, and the Staff of Frost. But other than that, I'd say you don't pick up anything else off of his body.
Not the handy sack that was just, like.
Sure. You can take the haversack.
Yeah, that doesn't really have anything in it anyway.
Staff of Frost.
But the handy sack might be nice.
What's that staff called?
Staff of Frost.
Mm-hmm.
Let's add that to the Ioun stones of
Leadership and Regeneration.
Autocorrect is the dumbest thing when you're trying to use this.
And you can also grab his Hewer's handy haversack if you wanted to as well.
Here's
Which didn't have anything in it. It only had like 5 pounds worth of things in
How
it.
do you
Yeah, it's like
spell that?
Hewards, Hewer's handy haversack.
Oh, keyword.
Keyword is
I'll just say my condolences, and he was a great ally. He'll always be missed.
Alright. As they give you a couple minutes to say goodbye, eventually the gate reopens and the 4 of them come in, monocle you and Tord, and take you away.
Towards That's one
And yeah, we're going to take a little break real quick. We'll be right back. And we're back.
We're in a town, right?
You, Zebek, are immediately brought into this large, what looks to be court area, set to be judged, as basically everybody in this town was there to watch the fight. As they bring you to this a little pedestal, basically, here. You don't have any defendants, but these guards sit back here, away from you guys. As these three judges look down at you, you are charged with rigging a fight and unfair sportsmanship in the heat of battle. How do you plea?
You said what was the charges? Unsportsmanship?
Unfair sportsmanship. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Being fair, I don't know what the fuck happened. I literally I was out and thought I was dying, and then I came to, and my buddy over here was on top of me protecting me.
You gave us your word for him. You
To
vouched.
Rock?
You vouched. Both of you. You and your dead friend.
I just said be good. Being fair, I have trouble reeling him in, and he's gone on an adventure of eating meat at a stand. It's a slot. It's a death slot. What do you want me to... It's hard to control these things. I'm sorry.
As Tord looks at them, I plead guilty. They...
What is this punishment?
The punishment is usually death in this scenario, but since you pair are not from here, I was thinking
You already lost
of just
your turn.
kicking you out.
That's fair.
I do have a question before you make your verdict. Is this the way to Isgard?
The
To
gate
get back to the mortal realm? That is where I'm trying to go.
The gate to Isgard is in this city. A gate to Isgard resides in this city. What are you willing to give us to let you go through it instead of just kicking you out into the wintry wasteland?
So I have a question for you, then. What do you... this is the first time I've been to your city. What do you value here?
We value all things precious at the very least. We don't really have any need to keep warm, as we are Goliaths of the Frost Giants. We like it here.
That definitely is fair. Would 250 gold be sufficed? It is a large amount of gold.
It is a...
And I do apologize for him disrupting your customs and cutters, but we were trying to follow the rules.
What items did your friend have on him? No.
The items?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. He never told me exactly what they are, except for the Staff of Frost. I don't know what the other two do. So I do not know the names. I'm sorry, unfortunately.
Would you be willing to give us the staff plus 100 gold?
I really do like the staff. It fits my nature, but if it means for me to get home, this will be his last ditch effort to help me. I hand over the staff and 100 gold.
Alrighty, so hand over the staff and 100 gold. We will allow you to make passage to Isgard with this deal. No one is to harm you, and you are to immediately exit. We will even escort you there.
Can I at least get supplies? I've been traveling for weeks.
We will give you an hour with an escort to go around and grab supplies. But then you must make your leave.
20.
Alright. As they bang this large hammer that's basically like a gavel on this table, and you, with just a little convoy, 4 of them, not 6 of them this time, walk around with you to go grab supplies and whatnot. What exactly are you trying to go get?
Well, I wanted to see if there was a book of enchanting for magical supplies in that sense.
As you ask the guards, this, we don't really have any magical supplies on us, but you could probably find some in Eastgard or anywhere else outside of here.
Do you have
You built it, Jackson?
what's it? Do you guys by chance have any places where I can buy rations and things of that such?
Yeah, we can bring you to a mess hall and you can get some rations and some food. Maybe
Thank
even
you.
some resources for your tinderbox. Because you do have a tinderbox, correct?
Yes.
So yeah. So you go ahead and fill up on your rations. Let's say you can fill up to about 30 days worth of rations.
Okay. So that's 30 rations.
Yeah.
How much is that?
I'd say for 30 rations it'd only be like 5 gold.
Okay.
Do you need like all 30 rations? Do you not have any rations at the moment?
I had 3.
You had 3, so you can get like 27, and yeah, it'd be like 4 gold at that point. That's it. You can
We'll
hold.
just grab. We'll just get the 30.
Yeah, I would say you can hold up to 30 rations on your person, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then grab 30 and then we'll mark off the gold. Okay, just for 4 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Missed.
I mean, I guess with your bag of holding, you can hold however many rations you really want, but they're only willing to give you at most 30 rations.
Okay. I'll just take 27 for 4.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to grab on this hour journey through this town?
And they said, do you guys have any healing potions?
We don't carry any potions or anything of those means here either.
Would I be able to get some in Iscot then? Possibly.
Possibly, yeah. There's always a chance.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else you would like to get?
Don't really need any. Don't need weapons. Don't need armor because it's just us 2 right now.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think that's about it.
you don't want like any specific tools or anything?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys have any healer kits?
That's the one kit that you could ask for that they probably don't have in this area.
I'm trying to think because
We don't have any healer kits, sadly.
or my bad, a herbalism kit.
Yeah, again,
I
there are not many herbs in this area.
I figured.
Don't have any use for an herbalism kit, really.
And yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
Okay, so yeah, after that you make your way up these large stone steps. I'd say about 70, 80, maybe even 100 stone steps. You trudge up to this large iron gate, shining a white sheen light on the inside of it.
I continue to go up. Is this the gate?
We wouldn't be fucking taking you up here if it wasn't.
I figured, but I've never seen it before. I'm just curious.
Just don't cause any more fucking trouble on your travels.
I typically try not to.
And yeah, they basically just shove you along, and you guys go through the gate. You go through this portal, and a almost blinding light washes over you as you enter, as you exit the other side. You open your eyes, and you are on a large pillar-like structure, probably about 70, 80 feet in diameter. And right in front of you is this gossamer rainbow road that leads to giant golden structures, giant golden castles. And in the very back behind that, a large golden tree with roots digging underneath the city.
I'm guessing this is his goal. Toward, behave yourself. I can't afford us to buy ourselves out of every situation. But I do appreciate your help, buddy.
As
I would have done the same thing in your scenario too.
you say this, there are also in this pillar structure two what you assume to be giants. As they look at you, and in giant say, "Now what on earth are you doing here?
Trying to go home.
Now what in the realms are you doing here?"
I was told this is the way home.
You don't even have to make a persuasion.
Like, I'm literally just like, I have no fucking clue. I'm just trying to get to the material plane, preferably blended stone.
A mortal person traveling the realms.
I confuses you all. I find a book, and next thing you know, bippity boppity boop.
What book is this that you speak of?
It is. The Demonomicon of Igwilf.
And what use do you need for these dark magics?
I just found it. I didn't know what it was. And now I've learned my lesson. That's why I'm not using it anymore.
Again, yeah, I'm not even gonna make you make a fucking check or anything. And where will we be taking you today?
It's a blingden stone. In the Underdark underneath Faerun.
I don't exactly know where that is, but there is one other place that might. If you go to that pillar over there, and you basically looks, you are on what you see would be like the right side, the very right pillar, and this giant, points to a pillar that aligns with the very center of Ysgard. If you travel to there, that road will take you to Sigil, the City of Doors. And there, you can basically get anywhere you want. Just be careful. Some of the giant folk aren't really as nice as I am, and some of the other beings that live here might not like a mortal just strolling around here. So just be careful, be wary.
I appreciate it. If they do give me trouble, is there anything that I can do, or? Because I prefer not to pick fights in this area.
I would just suggest to run, if anything. If you can get away from their magics and their abilities, then yeah, that's the best thing you can do.
Well, we're gonna. You said was pillars of where?
Dude, basically, you're on the very right side of the town. This pillar and the road leads to a large arcing gate around the whole entire town that other pillars are aligned on. And the pillar he was pointing to was aligned in the very center of the town. So you basically go down this pillar, around the gate, and then down this road to the center pillar, essentially.
Okay. So this city of doors that you spoke of is how do I know which one's the right one for me to go into? I prefer not to make this side thing as long as possible. I really wanted to like to get to my friends that are a bit in trouble.
You must let the world tree guide you. And wherever you may go is where you shall be.
Sounds like time start heading towards that pillar.
Alrighty. So, as you bid them adieu, you start walking. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me, as you are trying not to draw attention to yourself. I'd say you could do it at advantage with Tord there. Oh, I was gonna give you the 15 too, but I saw the 11.
15.
What was that? That's a
13. It's not gonna be good. 12.
You have a -1 to your stealth?
Oh, you were giving me 13?
No, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, because that was 11
That was
plus
11,
1.
so +1, 12. As you are trying not to draw any attention to yourself, you walk down this rainbow road and you get to this outer wall. You get to this outer wall, take the left, and you are greeted by a couple different guards, smaller dwarvish guards. You just eye them, they eye you. They don't make any notice of you really. They're just sitting there. And you make your way down the long,
Still looking fucking hurt. Just
what I would
walking
say,
in.
hall. Yes, you're still looking pretty banged up and hurt. As you walk down there.
There's a man walking around, just
Mhm.
looking banged up, grabbing the side, just walking down, not saying anything, just
Straw hat on and brim low. Yeah. As you notice a couple elven figures as well walk by you. They aren't guards or anything. A couple other dwarven figures walk by you, and no one's really paying you any mind or attention. You eventually make your way to where that center road would be, and start making your way down there when two dwarvish figures. Let's see here. This one here. And this one here. Two dwarvish figures stop you at the road here. And where do you think you're going, huh?
try and just go home.
The city of Sigil, the city of doors, could be that place for you.
That's where I'm trying to go.
Well, I hope you have a good fucking journey, and may the world tree guide you.
Thank you. May the world tree be with you.
As you walk down there. That's it.
Alright.
Yup. Just
Yep. I'm
I'm hurt. I just want to go home. As you eventually get into this center pillar, which holds another large gate with another white gossamer sheen to it. And you would assume that this is the portal to Sigil. As you step through it, another blinding light washes over you. And you open a door and close it. This door is a hard iron door, probably about 10 feet in height, 15 feet in height. And you step through it, and you are now on a cement pathway that bends to the left in almost a spiral, and to the right up in almost a spiral. And this whole entire hall is filled with a bunch of different doors.
do all the doors look the same?
No, they all look very different. Reds, blues, greens, bricks. There are a whole bunch of
I
different
was
ones.
gonna say, do I see any doors that I could recognize by how it looks from the Underdark at all?
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
Okay, 10. As you are walking down, you go to the right and walk down, you look around, you notice one door that looks to be made of something like Zerkwood, which you know is a prominent building material of the Underdark. But
Do I
it
see
just
anybody?
looks to be made of Zerkwood. You aren't entirely sure.
Do I look around? Do I see anybody in here? Just empty?
Not on this pathway. You don't see anybody at the moment.
So let's just sit down for a second here, buddy. And I'm just gonna sit down and see if I can feel the magic of the world tree to see if it'll guide me.
Okay. And I'd say at this point you do see that that little tree in Eastgard was merely just a branch of this towering giant tree that lays up above you. This is the true world tree in the heart of all of the realms.
Just gonna sit down and just try to meditate and see if I can feel the magic of the world tree to help guide me.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. Oh.
12.
12, huh? You try to focus on the magic of the world tree, the divine energy of this thing that powers this whole entire city, basically. And you are thinking that you should be going down. And that this door probably isn't the right door that you're looking for.
Do I see anywhere where I can go down?
Yeah, to the right, it looks like it's going down in sort of a spiral, almost.
I'm gonna start heading down and try to follow the magic of the world tree.
Alrighty, go ahead and make another Arcana check for me.
22.
Okay. And make an insight check for me as well. Say the DC of this insight check is going to be affected by how your Arcana check was.
17.
Okay. And with this, you travel down these cement pavement pathways stone paved pathways for a couple hours, looking at these various doors. Some of them looking like ones that you have seen like from your childhood, big elven doors that curl and twist with amazing architecture. You see some stone doors, some metal doors that appear to be either dwarven or gnomish.
Very interesting place of existing.
You travel for a good couple hours before you find another door that appears to be made of either zirkwood or another type of zirkwood-like mushroom, and it has some mushrooms sprouting on it as well.
I'm gonna sit down one more time, or sit down again. I guess I shouldn't say one more time. Sit down again and try to see if this is if the world tree is guiding me to this door.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an insight check.
19.
19. This door seems to be tied to the Underdark, although you're not entirely sure where the Underdark is tied to. Keep in mind. Actually, don't keep in mind. What would you like to do with that information?
I'm gonna sit down a little bit. I'm gonna just keep sitting, legs crossed, sitting down. No gods to help me. It's gonna be very interesting. No spells that could help me. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna use. I forgot about this, which would be very helpful. We are going to do. We're gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, Told, do you think you can watch my body for a second?
I can certainly try.
Thank you.
As he just sits and
I appreciate it, buddy. I'm gonna use Creeping Touch,
okay.
and I'm gonna use as the spider open a door.
Spider. They got really sticky feet, right? Maybe you could spin some web around the doorknob.
That's
and
what I was
pull on the
thinking.
web.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Creeping Touch. And I'm gonna use my spider hand to.
You try to sever your hand with this necromantic magic. And as your
Transmutation.
hand cuts, it's what, transmutation? Either way. As your
I
hand
figured, but
cuts, it instantly seals back up as you are not able to do it.
it's worth a shot.
You can try and you can open the door. If you wish. You aren't like immediately sucked into
Okay.
it. Yeah, I will give you that. You are not immediately sucked into the portal.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Could I peek my head in?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Peek my head
Just
in the
peek your
door.
head.
See if I can see anything.
Okay.
17 plus 4, 21.
17. You peek your head in real quick, and it looks like you have opened a door to some kind of a trading post as you open it up, look in, and
Do I see anybody?
there are various different little items. You see a small, stout-looking figure. You're looking at the back of him,
Hey, you. Is this Blingden Stone?
They look back. This isn't fucking Blingman Stone. This is fucking Mental Dareth.
You said what?
This is fucking Mental Dareth. Where the fuck are you coming from
Thank you.
anyway?
Shut the door. Yeah, like, that wasn't it, Todd. Just keep on looking.
Go ahead and make a
I just
make
really.
a survival check for me because you do have the map of Blingman Stone, or the map of fucking the Underdark as well.
I do. Do I need a survival check if I can just look at the fucking map?
I mean, sure. As you now have the information that that door led to Mantle Dareth.
Okay. So told that wasn't it, but we'll be fairly close to Blingden Stone. It'll be a couple day trek, but
I mean, if we want to go here, I'm okay with it.
might scare the shit out of the person that I was talking to. But you have to scare somebody, told.
I'm always down to scare.
It's time to get scared.
We're going to open the door and we're gonna walk through.
You open the door, walk through, and you literally open the door, walk through, close it, and this dwarvish figure, this Dwergar figure, in fact, looks over at you. What the fuck do you think you're doing in my shop, huh?
I just came through a door.
Well, obviously it's the fucking wrong door.
Oh, I apologize. You said we're in mental death, right?
Mental Dareth, yes.
Mental death. Thank you. Yeah, I just came from not on this plane. I'm just trying to get to Blingden Stone. I apologize for
Well,
coming into your business like this.
I guess you fucking came to a pretty good spot. We're about, I want to say, 4 days away from Blingden Stone here. Fucking Mental Dareth. It's a pretty good trading post, though. We have a lot of fucking things, a lot of people here as well, though, so.
Hey, do you have any places where they sell like enchantment books and stuff like that? What do you sell here? I feel rude kind of just barging into your shop and not even looking at your stuff. I feel like that's a very rude thing to do. What do you have for sale here?
Give me 1 second. As this is an actual area in the book.
On the road again.
It's, contents here.
Yeah.
Chapter 9 is Mental Dareth. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On the road again.
So this Dwergar, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. This is just going to be a random Dwergar. He's not going to be of any importance here. But
Weird dollar.
he looks at you. Well, if you're gonna ask, I have various different things from Gracklestock here. We got some armor, some fucking weapons, and I mean that's about it. That's all we really have to offer from the City of Blades is armor and weapons. So you know.
Like, I'm not much of a magical user, but I know an ant that would probably.
You're not a magical user?
Well, I am a magical user.
No, okay. Well, you just said you would. So.
Sorry, it's been a long journey, my guy. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you know.
I understand. I understand.
I went into the abyss, and then I saw the world tree, and now I'm here.
Well, if you aren't gonna fucking buy anything from me, can you please fucking leave my establishment?
Yes, I'm sorry, and we might come. I might journey back here with my party, and I'm sure they will definitely buy. We'll be the first place we go to.
Okay,
What's your name and what's your shop called?
My name.
What's your style?
My name is Gregory. Gregory Thunderclap.
You said you had the clap?
No.
Oh, I apologize. I'm bad at hearing at times.
Gregory Thunderclap is my name. Good to know. I give that clap to the ladies, you know.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
You
I
know-
see.
you know
You
what I-
fuck it. You little pound. You don't like it. Anything to reduce those stress levels. And what's your shop called?
Just fucking Gregory's armor.
Ooh.
Yeah. Making myself, you know.
Well, I thank you very much. Sorry for barging in here, and then I'll give them a gold piece as I leave. Just to say, sorry.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you giving me the gold, though, so. Yeah. Off with you.
I'll look around. Do I see any merchants for book areas?
Let me see. Let me see here. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. 10. You feel like you are in the main cavern of this area, this building, and you look to the left, which would be west, correct? No. The left.
I would say I really don't know where I'm
Yeah, I know.
looking at now.
You look to your left and you see Drow, and what you would look and go ahead and make another. Go ahead and make a history check.
History check.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point.
Okay.
11. It's better than 3.
11. I'd say with an 11, you would know about the Zentarim. The Zentarim are members of a shadowy, like black market network, and they run all across the Underdark and all around Faerun, holding interesting items. But you do also see Drow in the area of those Zentarim.
That's fine. I don't look like
You
what
notice
I did in the beginning of the campaign.
you notice the crest upon their cloaks, right on the chest, that would distinguish them as Zentarim. And I will actually give you that real quick. If I can go back to it. That there is the crest of the Zentarim.
Oh, okay. I have it. I got it.
Yep.
I've seen that symbol plenty of times.
Yep, and you would know that they would be all around the Underdark. But yeah, you notice that to your left, and to the right, you notice that there are Deep Gnome and Dwergar little shacks and outposts that you could buy things from over there.
Do I see any areas that might sell books if I travel down a little farther?
To the right or to the left?
We'll go towards the black market.
Towards the Zentarim folk? Okay, you go towards the Zentarim folk. I would say go ahead and make a stealth check, as you do notice the drow and are trying not to be noticed.
I was gonna say I don't look like what I used to.
You don't look like what you used to. That's true. I'd say go ahead and make a stealth check at advantage then. Because you're still a little iffy about not wanting to be spotted by these folks. Because for all you know, the drow could take you in as a slave no matter what you look like, even if they wanted to. As you've seen many slave enclaves through your travels in the Underdark.
There's some horse.
I'm gonna. Actually, we will. Oh, let's see. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna use Alter Self.
Okay.
Pretty much. You alter your physical form, choose one of the following options, and actually.
And how long does that last?
Alter an hour.
An
You
hour?
decide what you. Yeah, it's pretty much change appearance. I can decide what I look like, including my height, weight, facial features, sound of my voice, hair length, coloration. So on and so forth.
Okay, for the next hour. So what are you changing yourself into?
We will turn into hmm. Okay, that's very interesting. We're going to turn ourselves into we'll turn ourselves into a drow.
Okay. So you alter your features to make yourself look like a dark-skinned drow with silvery white hair, and you walk towards these Zentarim and drow shops and outposts. You eventually find one little shop, and this Zentarim male, he's a halfling male, has a whole bunch of different books and tomes laid about him.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any books on how to enchant? Just like kind of teachings to enchant items.
Oh, I think I could. Let me look for a second. He turns around, flips through his books. Oh yeah. Right here. This book here is for basic little protection enchantments and maybe even this will get you started. It's enchanting for dummies, you know.
That's fair enough. It's only full protection. There's nothing that kind of
I
help
mean,
out with.
that's just
To-
one of them. That's
Just
one
to
of the
imbue
uses.
magic.
Yeah, you can imbue some basic magics with the knowledge in this book, you know.
How much would that book be?
This book here, you know, it is for dummies, so I'd probably let it go for 50 gold.
You said 50 gold.
Yeah, 50 gold. You know, it's a starter book. You know, if you're trying to get into it, it's a decent starter book. You know.
That's definitely fair. But how would you feel about 25 gold?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
25.
You know what, kid? Running a black market, you really need to try and make a profit, but I think I'll let this one go for 25.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, you know, always trying to do favors around here. You know, gotta support the little fella.
By chance, can you identify a spell scroll for me that I have?
Sure. Sure.
I'm gonna pull up that spell scroll. Power word something. I'll just Can you identify this?
Okay.
And what magic it is?
Okay.
I can't really do it.
As he looks through it, we're gonna make an intelligence. We're gonna make it an advantage. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a power word stun scroll here. You could use it to stun a motherfucker if you really need to. Just keep him in place.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Yeah, you know.
I was kind of curious on what it was. Do you have any spell scrolls by chance?
I can't say that I do have any actual spell scrolls on me. All I got are tomes and basic books, you know.
Do you have any magical tomes by chance?
You know, let me take a look in here. I think I might. Let's see. The book on the very bottom. See what tomes we got in here. Are you some sort of wizard or something? Like, do you need a tome?
Something like that.
Well, let's see what we got here. We got a basic tome of clear thought here. This book will basically increase your intelligence a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. It'll just increase your intelligence for a little bit. We also have the Tome of Leadership and Influence here. This book will, after reading it, you study it for a couple of days, you know, a few days, and you become a little more charismatic, you know, you learn how to talk to people, you know. And we also got this tome called the Tome of Understanding, right? So you spend a few days reading this book, and you become more wise. You become more empathetic. You really just get an understanding of more people, you know.
How much would that leadership tome and the one that you just said, how much would those two be worth to you?
Oh, both of these are pretty rare magical tomes. I'd say they'd probably be about 500 gold apiece.
You said 500 gold a piece.
Yeah. I think I'd let them go for 500 apiece.
Okay. Would you be willing to do a trade?
What are you willing to trade over there? Well, what do you got on your person?
What do you say about this wand of fear?
The Wand of Fear, that's a pretty common magical item. I can get that almost anywhere, really.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd be willing to get it with something else, and it might knock the price down a little bit.
What about this cloak of flying?
The Cloak of Flying, now that on the other hand, that is a very rare magical item. I'd probably take that and knock the gold off 500. So
You willing to make those two things for the...
So I'd say the tome, both of the tomes, for your Wings of Flying and 500 gold.
500 gold?
Wings of Flying, right?
The Cloak of Flying.
Yeah, the cloak of flying. No, it says wings of flying. Alright, let me see here.
Unless you have anything else you're willing to give and trade.
I'm gonna grab Iron Stone of Strength. So, what about this?
Oh, the Iron Stone of Strength. I mean, That's another pretty rare find. I'm surprised you're able to find that around the realms. I'd say I'd knock the price off 300 gold. So those two items plus 200 gold, probably yeah. That's what I'd say if you're okay with that deal.
I was gonna say, I did risk my neck for this iron stone. Multiple times I've almost died when I got this.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I'll say, how about the stone for both of the books? All the wings in the stone for both of the books.
Okay, so go ahead and make that persuasion check.
This is 16.
16. You know, you seem like a good kid. You have a lot of magical items, which I find a little odd, but yeah, I'd be willing to make that trade. Your iron stone and the wings of flying for both the tomes.
I'll do that.
Alright. As you get the Tome of Leadership and Influence and the Tome of Understanding.
Thank you very much. And then
Say, or have you looked those up?
yep, I got them added.
Basically, spend either 6 days or 48 hours studying the book, and you can increase your charisma by 2 with the leadership and influence, or your wisdom by 2 for the Tome of Understanding.
Yep. I'm putting the enchantment for dummies in the.
As well as your maximum for that score. So your maximum, instead of being a 20, goes up to a 22
Holy
for that score.
damn, that is OP.
Yep.
That is nice. I didn't know there was even things that raise your maximum.
Some items do.
Yep, some items do, but there's not
I mean,
very many.
like,
There's
yours-
not very many that does charisma.
Yours technically raises your maximum strength to 23, which
It's a
technically isn't possible yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense along the lines of what I'm thinking. I was thinking like there's, well,
What
yeah,
is that zombie?
it's up there.
Hey, can't use that on stream.
He's
PG
my best friend.
I'm
word.
gonna
Trying to
pop my.
get rid of
I'll tell them thank you very much. And I'm gonna head out and see if I see anywhere that sells rings.
Alright. You keep going down that path, and you see one drow shop that is selling rings, as well as a Zentarum shop. This one is just a human. Almond skin, brown hair, and both of them are selling various different rings.
We'll go to the human one first. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a ring.
Oh, what's up, bud? You're looking for a ring, huh?
I'm looking for a ring of protection. Do you have one?
Oh yeah, the Ring of Protection's a basic ring. I can get the Ring of Protection to you easy.
How many of those do you have, by chance?
I mean, I only have like 2 of them on my person at the moment, but you know.
Yeah, how much would you sell those rings for?
The Ring of Protection, pretty basic item, you know. I'd probably let it go if I can actually see what it is. It's a rare item. I'd probably let both of them go for 250 gold.
250 together.
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
Would you say 200 for both of them?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check as they're haggling.
Always haggling. 24.
24? Fine, 200, I can do it.
hand him over 200 gold.
Alright, you spend 200 gold for 2 rings of protection.
Yep.
Alright,
That means I have how many now?
like 4.
We're getting one for all the party
One for
members.
everybody.
Might as well.
Might as well.
I was gonna say, do you have any other rings? That one I was just kind of. I feel like my total friend, when I meet up with him again, is gonna really love it.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of different rings. We got a ring of evasion here. We got a ring of mind shield in here. Ring of feather falling. A ring of invisibility. We have a ring of genie summoning if you're into that kind of thing, you know. A ring of animal influence. Like, well, what exactly are you looking for?
You know, it would be really nice to have one that I could like store my spells in. If
Oh, you're looking for that kind of thing. Okay. Okay. So,
yeah, something that would help out a magic caster is what I'm really trying to find.
Okay. So, here's what I got. I have this ring of shooting stars here. That's pretty nice. That exactly won't like store spells in it, but you get extra abilities and spells with it. You know, I got the ring of spell turning, which doesn't give you any specific spells, but you know, you can reverse the spell, a spell.
It's kind of like a counter spell.
It's basically kind of like it bounces off the mirror on this little ring here, essentially, and reflects it back at whoever's casting it at you. Yeah, that's the ring of spell turning, and then we have a ring of telekinesis here. We have a ring of X-ray vision here. Ring of water walking. We also have if you really want it, we have this ring of 3 wishes, but that one's going to cost you a pretty penny.
Yeah. Let's see here. How much would that one be worth?
The ring of 3 wishes. Oh man. You know. This is a pretty hard find. You don't really find these everywhere, you know.
That is
So,
true.
I'd have to let this thing go for like 3,000 gold.
You said 3,000 gold.
3,000 is what I'm setting my price at.
You
for
said
this.
300? Roll me some.
3,000 gold for that one. Let me see here. I got the spell scroll. It's a power word spell. If you're willing to possibly knock down the price for it.
For a power word spell,
Very handy spell.
it's a pretty handy spell.
It's a very rare
What's the
one.
power word exactly?
He says, that one I'm not too sure about. I got it sold somewhere in the abyss.
Go ahead and make a deception check. Is there going to be an insight check on you?
Nat 20.
That's they rolled a 17. I don't even know what their insight's going to be, but I'd assume it's pretty high as they're a black market dealer.
I was gonna say that's a
But
nat
yeah,
20
with
plus
a
9.
natural 20.
It's a very
So-
rare one, and it's straight from the abyss itself.
Straight from the abyss itself. That's really interesting. You know, I'd take that spell scroll and I'd decrease the price by about 1,000, so 2,000 plus the spell scroll
2,000 plus
for
the
this
spell
for
scroll.
this ring of 3 wishes.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna say I'll hold up a potion of invisibility and be like, so what about this? Potion of invisibility. Be very handy, especially for your line of work.
I mean, yeah, it would be pretty handy, but I got a ring of invisibility right here that I could use as well, though, you know?
I mean,
I'm
that's
not-
true,
I'm-
but think about it. If you have two people coming in here that want a ring of invisibility, and you can offer them a potion of invisibility as well, they might like it.
That's true. That's true. Go ahead.
Or
Make
if
a
you
persuasion check.
And say, or if you, sell the ring and someone else buys it. I need some more. That's 20 again.
That's funny again. Yeah, I mean, you do have a point there, kid. I guess I could. What the fuck is that big to do?
He placed that there a while ago. It's a very, very rare item. It came from the Abyss as well. Actually, if I remember correctly, I got this one out of a hag's lair.
Out of a hag's lair, huh? Well, I could definitely take that potion of invisibility. Knock the price down. Probably a good 50 gold. It's a pretty common potion. I could get that from a lot of potion shops around here. So,
Only 50 gold?
Yeah.
It was brewed by a hag.
Was.
Go ahead and make another persuasion check.
So I rolled another natural 20. It's close. That won't be a 16.
16 on the 16. Fine, I'll knock it down 100 gold.
100 gold.
So, 1,900 gold in the potion of invisibility and the spell scroll.
Would you like this one to fear too?
The wand of fear, I'll knock it down another 100 gold. So 1,800 gold plus the wand of fear, plus the potion of invisibility, plus the spell scroll.
Okay.
If that suits your fancy.
Looking here, looking here, looking here, looking here. Where did they go? Shit. I'll say, would you? So I got. I'll pull out 2 bracelets with golden gems on it, and say, these are worth about 100, wouldn't you say?
For both of them, yeah, and I'd say they're probably about
100. Yeah, 100 each.
About 100 for both. Go ahead and make a perception check or persuasion check.
I'm re-rolling that. Spend the sorcery point.
We're spending the sorcery points to re-roll that.
That was a natural one. I'm re-rolling that. Can't go any lower.
Go any lower.
14.
14. I'd say about. I'll meet you in the middle. 150 gold for both of them.
For both of them, so.
So it'll be 1650 plus both those bracelets, plus
Invisibility
the
potion.
invisibility potion, plus the scroll, plus the wand of fear.
You said for 1650.
1650.
No. That was a hard bargain, but I did already buy those from you. Seem like an honest man. We'll take that deal. I think that's a good deal.
I like that deal. It's
Take
pretty
that
good. Alright, bud. Well, go
We'll
ahead.
remove that, and we'll remove all that crap.
You guys go ahead and make the exchange, and you get a ring of 3 wishes.
Mark all this crap on there. That one's good. That is gone. Protection. I'll have 3 in there. Sorry, cleaning up the inventory.
Oh, you're good.
Potion of visibility.
And as he gives you the ring, he says, just be careful. If you have it on and you say anything like, I wish, you're going to be spending one of those charges. So you're just going to be careful with what you say.
Definitely understand that. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Pleasure doing business.
Yes, yeah, you as well. Is there a place where I can rest, such as an inn or something around here?
Oh, and Mantle Dareth, let's see. Chapter 8, Chapter 9 is what it is. Main cavern here. Back row. I would say a good place to rest would probably be either in the Dwergar Enclave or somewhere in the Drow Enclave for someone like yourself, as you do still look like a Drow at the moment.
Where are those both at?
The Drow Enclave you can find just west of here. If you just keep on going down this path, this main path, you can get there. Is that west or east? Yeah, that'll be west. That'll be west. And the Dwergar Enclave would be, I want to say, just south of here. Let me see. Yeah, just south of, or not south, just east of here. So the opposite direction. If you just keep going that way, you'll eventually hit the Dwergar Enclave, and you can probably take a rest, find some place to rest there.
Okay, I appreciate it a lot.
Well, pleasure doing business.
Yes, pleasure doing business with you. I'm gonna head south.
You head south?
Yeah, head south. Towards the Dwergar one.
That's east, sorry.
East, my bad. I'll head east.
No, that's good.
To the Dwergar.
So yeah,
I don't trust the Drow.
You can basically turn around and walk east toward the Dwergar Enclave. And let's see. That's the Zentaro Enclave, Dwergar Enclave. Warehouse. I'd say he actually, as you start walking away, he looks at you and says, honestly, there really aren't much places to actually sit and rest. There are only places to eat, stay here for maybe a couple hours and then get on with yourself. So yeah, I don't really know exactly where you could find a place to rest, but
There's nowhere that I could just take shelter for possibly just a night.
second. No. Let me look at the Swerfniblin Enclave. I mean, there are probably, you could sleep on the floor or something, but other than that, there really aren't many places to actually sit, like a pub or anything.
Anywhere where I could just get food.
Oh yeah, there are a couple of little food spots that you can go and grab something to eat.
Where are those at?
You can find some of them in Blendenstone or the Swerfniblin Enclaves. You can find a couple of them in the Dwergar Enclaves. And there are a few of them here in the main cavern as well. You just gotta look around for them.
I'll look to find some place to eat as I try to start making my way out of the city towards Londonstone. Yeah. Roll perception. 15.
15. You actually pretty quickly, in about 5 to 10 minutes of walking through this main area, you do find somewhere to get you some food. And so you stop, get a meal, and it's a modest meal. It's going to cost you 5 silver.
Okay. With the drink?
With the drink, it's going to be 7 silver.
Alright. I'm gonna pull up the sending stone. I'm gonna send a message to Karan.
Okay.
Packing.
Alright, go ahead and roll that
29.
29. With that, you will never be able to cast it again.
Sending?
Yeah. Because isn't there a 33% chance through a sending stone?
That 5 oh wait, I'm not on this. I'm on the material plane now. I don't have to roll.
This is
It's
true.
5% if I'm
This is
outside
true.
of it.
This is true.
It's 30. That's
yeah,
for wish.
Yeah, wish. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. So yeah, and you are on the material plane at the moment, so you don't even have
Yeah.
to roll.
That is an Alex.
Okay. And she has 2 messages awaiting her.
That she does.
Yeah.
But we're gonna eat and start making our way out.
Alrighty, so you eat and eventually start making your way out. Go ahead and make a survival check for me. Let's say you can make it an advantage with the map to try and figure out which way you would like to go.
Ooh, thank God for vintage. That probably could not be like. I mean, it could be more different, but it's damn near. That would be an 18.
18. So as you're looking at your map, you see Mantle Dareth, and you notice that you would have to be going a little bit towards the southern entrance. You'd have to go through the southern entrance in order to.
Let's go. Let's go through the southern one. It's like northwest of it. Maybe that's the path, but
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, you can go north. Yeah, you could go through either of them to make your way to Blingdenstone.
I'm gonna say I'm going to the fastest path there.
Alrighty. So you do go through the northern entrance then, and you notice as you get to what you would think is an entrance is just a stone structure. Looks literally just like a regular stone wall at the northern side.
Strange.
You eventually see somebody from the Zentarin walk up and be like, "First time here, huh?"
Yeah. It
All right.
most definitely is.
So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do this for you once. You
Okay.
owe me 10 gold, right?
10 gold for what? I don't know what you're doing.
For what I'm about to do.
10 gold
As
since
he looks at the stone and says, Belairn. And the door, the stone turns and
He said-
opens.
1 second here. He said, what again?
Belairn.
Bo-
Belaern. Belairn. And you do notice that, first off, you are out of your drow form at this moment. You transform back into your normal self. And that this is a drow Zentarin person looking at you. They don't notice who you are or anything.
I say I look a little different than.
But, yeah, as they look at you, they say, this is a drow word meaning wealth. And if you go through this very northern entrance, you just say that word and it'll bring you through this secret door.
Thank you. And I flip him a platinum piece.
Alrighty. I appreciate it. As he takes the platinum piece, puts it in his pocket, and you walk out of Mantle Dareth through that northern entrance.
I'm gonna get far enough away from the city, and I'm gonna try to find a place to rest.
As you go to that northern entrance, you can either go straight, go right, or go left.
I'm gonna say, does the map really? Oh, the map doesn't tell me
And
anything.
I'd say you can't really see the actual tunnels.
Do I see any signs or anything saying this direction or this direction to a city?
Nope, not necessarily. You just see a large tunnel that is, at a four-way crossroads. But you do also notice that stone just turns right back and becomes a part of the wall again.
I'm gonna look behind me. Do I see anybody behind me?
Nope, you don't see anybody behind you. It's just a stone wall.
No guards or anything?
Nope, nothing. Yep, just a stone wall behind you, and you can either go left, right, or straight.
We'll go straight.
Alright, as you go straight, you walk for about 20 minutes, it veers off to the right, and then it is a dead end.
We'll head back.
Alright, you head back, and now you can either go left or right.
We'll go right.
Right? Alright, you go right, and you eventually come to another wall right in front of you. Go ahead and make a intelligence check, or a investigation check.
Investigation check.
With the 12, and with the knowledge of knowing that you just went through a secret door, this looks like another secret door, as the pathway kind of just comes to a stop, but the wall is blocking it.
I'm gonna say Valera.
The door does not open.
I'm gonna put my hand on it, see if it's like the witch or the hag's door. Put my hand on it. Does it go on it?
It's a solid door, yeah. It's a solid wall, I should say.
I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything unusual or something that just gives me an off feeling.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
22.
You can tell that there's nothing unusual going on. It just seems to be another secret door that's there. There's no like weird magic that's going on from a hag or anything. It's just a secret door.
But I don't see any like
As it seems
hidden
like
buttons, levers, nothing
don't
like
see
that.
any hidden buttons or levers or anything. It just seems like people don't want. Some people don't want the regular layman to know that Mantle Dareth exists. So there are a series of secret doors that people must unlock with special words to
You said
be
the
able to
last
get
guy
into.
spoke Drow?
The last guy did speak Drow, and you saw Drow, members of the Zentarim, you saw Dwergar, and you saw Deep Gnomes were the main people there. Members of the Zentarim would include some halflings, some humans, some Drow, just people all
I'm
over.
just, in common, I'm just gonna say welcome. Or what did the other word mean?
The other word, Belairn, meant wealth. In
Wealth?
Drow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say wealth. In common.
It does not open.
I'm gonna say fortune in common.
It does not open again as you are speaking words in here. And all of a sudden, in between your words, the door starts to turn. And you see a Sverfniblin
Oh,
come
what?
through, a deep gnome,
Oh.
which their other term that other people of the Underdark use is Sverfniblin for them. But yeah, you see a deep gnome walk through the other side of the door.
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get out of here? It's my first time here, and I'm just trying to get to Blingdenstone.
You could just walk out the door right now, buddy.
Yeah, but is there another door after that?
No, this is the last door. I mean, this is technically the first door, but yeah, this is the last door that you'll have to go to get out.
How did you get through it by chance? If I ever want to come back here, you guys have a wonderful city here.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
We are using the sorcery point.
Okay.
Yeah. That's better. 26.
26. Well, us Verfniblin use the word Imyat.
Imiat?
Imyat. I-M''YAT. And that's a deep gnome word meaning darkness. And that's what'll get you through this door.
And then to Bling, is this the way to Blingdenstone?
This is definitely a way to Blingdenstone, yeah. Just keep heading this way, cut it a little north, and you should be there in a few days.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, safe travels, and be wary. The people of Blingdenstone, they might not be very welcoming to you. They've been going through a lot recently.
Like what, by chance?
They just got invaded and taken out by some of the Drow, so they aren't very keen on the Drow folk.
Were they loaf following Drow?
Oh yeah, they were definitely both following Drow. It was, I can't exactly remember the name of them at this point, but yeah, a big Drow enclave came and wiped them out. Not a whole lot of us survived. We actually had to rely on Gauntlgrim and the Mithril Hall to help us out. And
Mithril Halls in Gauntlgrim?
no, the Mithril Hall is farther north. But yeah, we got aid from both of them, and luckily we're starting to develop Blingdenstone again and get repairs done and whatnot. But yeah, for a while now we've been excommunicated from the city, so just be careful. They don't really take kindly to strangers.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. You seem like a decent fella, and I just want you to have all the information I have on Blingdenstone at the very least.
Thank you, I appreciate it very much.
And you lead Mantle Dareth on to the path to Blingdenstone, and that is where we will end it. That is where we will end it. And I'm excited. You are back on the material plane.
I know. Oh, perfect timing too.
Literally. But thank you to all of you who are watching, and as always, keep on rolling.